Hi, I'm Liam, and welcome to Redeemer Kids Clubhouse.
Hi, Redeemer Kids and friends. Got a question for you. How many of you kids like to play with Play-Doh? That's me. I love playing with Play-Doh. So second question for you. What is it that you do with Play-Doh? Do you eat Play-Doh? No, we don't eat Play-Doh. Do you sit there and you smell Play-Doh? Oh, I love the smell of Play-Doh, especially this special Play-Doh that I have. And it is a scented Play-Doh that, oh my goodness, it is amazing. So the reason that we're talking about Play-Doh this morning is because our lesson has something to do with hands and molding and making and turning it into something beautiful, turning our lump of clay into something beautiful. Now, when you play with Play-Doh, it goes into all different kinds of shapes, and there are different colors of Play-Doh. There's pink Play-Doh, there's green Play-Doh, and then of course my orange Play-Doh. There's all different colors of Play-Doh too. Well, the same thing with a story in the Bible. There's a story in the Bible where God tells a certain prophet to go to a potter's house, and you're going to be hearing that story in just a little bit. But what I wanted to share with you is that God is so awesome and so amazing. His word even says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. That means that God took a lot of care and a lot of time to create us. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He said, "Let there be light." And he separated the light from the dark. And he created the water. And separated the air, the sky from the water, and made the sky blue for us. And then he created animals and plants and all kinds of things, all by the work of his hands. This is what he did. He molded and he made us. And there are different things that you can make with Play-Doh. And I'm going to show you a couple of things right now. So Sister Sandra made this cute little dog here and a little bird. See that? And if you look close enough, and I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but when I'm looking up close to it, I can actually see my fingerprints on my creation. And God left his fingerprints on you too. Because you are different, you are made special, you are made in his image. Not a one of us is the same. God made us all unique, and we're special to him. So let's go into our word for the day. We're gonna be saying hello to some new friends. So here we go. Here's our memory verse challenge for the week, guys.
Hi everybody, I'm Kate. I'm Kirsten. We're friends of Redeemer. And we're here to bring you this week's memory verse. It's found in Isaiah 64:8. But know, O Lord, you are our Father. We are the clay and you are the potter. We are the work of your hand. We hope you have a great week. Bye.
These hands, these feet, these eyes that seek to find their hope in you. I'm made in your image. This heart that beats, this mouth that speaks, more and more like you. I'm made in your image. I'm made in your image. 'Cause you are the potter and I am the clay. You're molding me, shaping me every day. 'Cause you are the potter and I am the clay. You're molding me, shaping me every day. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. And you know what you're doing in me. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. And you know what you're doing in me. In your image I am made. In your image I am made. In your image I am made. These hands, these feet, these eyes that seek to find their hope in you. I'm made in your image. I'm made in your image. This heart that beats, this mouth that speaks, more and more like you. I'm made in your image. I'm made in your image. 'Cause you are the potter and I am the clay. You're molding me, shaping me every day. 'Cause you are the potter and I am the clay. You're molding me, shaping me every day. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. And you know what you're doing in me. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. And you know what you're doing in me. In your image I am made. In your image I am made. In your image I am made. You made me special. You made me precious. You made me wonderful. You made me special. You made me precious. You made me wonderful. In your image I am made. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. And you know what you're doing in me. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. And you know what you're doing in me. In your image I am made. Oh, in your image I am made. In your image I am made. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. And you know what you're doing in me. In your image I am made.
Hi kids, it's Sister Sandra here and getting ready to tell you this week's Bible story. So today's Bible story comes from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 18, where it talks about the potter and the clay. And right now we are in front of a place that is well known to, I know, a lot of you. So what happens at As You Wish is people create. They use their artistic gifts and they create things with their hands, painting, that kind of thing. And so we're going to go on to Sister Mary because she has something else to tell you about the potter and the clay. So we'll see you in just a little bit.
Hi everyone, it's Sister Mary and it is our story time. And today's story is about the potter and the clay. And it comes from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 18 in your Bibles, and it reads like this. This is the message that came to Jeremiah from the Lord. Jeremiah, go down to the potter's house. I will give you my message there. So I went down to the potter's house and saw him working with clay at the wheel. He was making a pot from clay, but there was something wrong with the pot. The potter used that clay to make another pot. With his hands, he shaped the pot into the way that he wanted it to be. Then the message from the Lord came to me Family of Israel, you know that I can do the same thing with you. You are like the clay in the potter's hands, and I am the potter. So, here is a potter's wheel, and the center of it spins as the potter transforms a lump of clay into a piece of pottery or art. God is shaping and transforming us into something so beautiful when we read the Word and we worship and live for Him. God says that we are beautifully and wonderfully made to start with. So I'd like to show you something else. Come on. So I brought you in here to show you something pretty cool, and maybe not so much cool as it is hot, because it's hot in here. They aren't on right now, but they get pretty hot. This is a kiln, and this is a kiln behind me, this other box. And what happens in these kilns is you take a regular piece of pottery and you add paint and glaze to it, put it in the kiln and let it bake and dry in there. And it comes out this beautiful, shiny, painted piece of pottery. And just like in life, sometimes things get difficult and you have feelings of maybe stress, or maybe you get nervous or afraid. But we can talk to God, and when it starts getting hot, and He turns those feelings of fear into peace and joy. So we can go on with confidence, knowing that we are in the potter's capable hands. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I hope you reread it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Have a great rest of the week. Bye. Hi kids, welcome to Sister Mary's Craft Corner. I'm so excited to be back with you guys here in the clubhouse doing a craft. This week's story is about the potter and the clay, and we're going to do something that I've never tried before, so this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be air dry clay, and this means that nobody has to bake it. We don't have to heat it up in a kiln or in an oven or anything. So, first off, I'm going to give you a list of ingredients. You'll need 1.5 cups of cornstarch, 1 cup of white glue, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, 1 teaspoon of lotion, and 1 tablespoon of baby oil. So you may have some of these things or all of them in your home. Always do everything with permission. Ask your mom and dad before you start grabbing stuff out of the cupboards. But this one's going to be fun, and it's going to be a lot of fun because Sister Mary's never tried it. So we're going to start with 1.5 cups of cornstarch. And it doesn't have to be precise, but pretty close. And I'm making a mess. That's about 1.5 cups. Next is going to be 1 cup of white glue. We have a big giant one. Maybe your moms or dads can help you cut the recipe in half and make a really tiny batch. Anticipation. Okay. We have, oops, I need 1 cup. That was half. It's making me wait. Okay. 1 cup of white glue. Yeah. You need a spatula or a spoon. Okay, now we'll need a tablespoon of white vinegar. And this all sounds like it's really crazy, and it kind of seems like we're going to make slime, but we're not. There's the vinegar. And we need a teaspoon of lotion, body lotion. It can be whatever your mom uses to keep your knees from looking ashy at home. Okay, and now we mix. And it feels really sticky right now, and it's going to probably take me a little bit to mix. So if you want to put on your favorite worship song right about now or start singing it, would be great. But you're going to keep mixing this until it starts turning into clay. It's going to stay really dry and powdery for a little bit. Just got to keep mashing it together. And I'm getting cornstarch everywhere. This is so much fun. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, it's making like pancake batter noises now. This is about when we add the baby oil. Everything's a little bit mixed up. But we're going to add a tablespoon of baby oil. Well, here we go. A tablespoon of baby oil. There it is. We're going to keep mixing this in. Somehow all of these ingredients work. It's kind of like slime right now, so I think we need to add a little bit more cornstarch. It smells very lotiony and very baby oily, which isn't a bad thing.
Okay, now it's really starting to stick together, and it's almost ready for me to stick my hand into. Almost. Still sticking to the sides. I'm going to add a little bit more cornstarch. This is taking a while. I'm going to have one strong right arm.
2 hours later.
Okay, let me try this. Put a little bit of starch on our table. And we are going to start dumping this out. Fingers crossed, guys. Let's start getting this up off of the... Okay, the more cornstarch you put on there, the better it gets. And it stops sticking to you after a while. But it sure is making my hands powdery. You keep adding cornstarch to get it to a little bit thicker consistency, and you can start molding it into different shapes, maybe like a little cup. You can probably put it into a little bowl and air dry it, and it should pop out. And I will have to show you an example on another time, but I hope you have lots of fun making air dry clay. Have a good time. God bless you.
Thanks for being with us this week. Say hi to us on Facebook and Instagram, #Redeemer Kids Online and Redeemer Kids Challenge.